Hey guys, want to talk about the shotgun as a home defender. Now I'm going to hear some trolls, I can already hear the trolls winding up now as we speak. Why the shotgun? The AR-15 is much better for home defense. A good handgun is way better for home defense. In some ways, yes guys, but in this particular situation I want to explain to you this shotgun, why I have it set up how it is, and what I'm using it for as a home defender. And hopefully it all makes sense to you and will help you think a little bit about your own home defense plan and what's gonna, what you are planning to do and what you have set up. Now, first of all, I have two plans in my home. First plan, of course, is say I hear a funny noise, something I can't explain. What am I gonna do? Odds are, I'm gonna grab a handgun and a flashlight and I'm gonna go investigate. My wife's gonna stay put. Any sign of trouble, of course, she's gonna call 911. She's going to go get the kid. She's going to lock herself in the panic room. That's our plan. Plan 2. We hear something that is definitively trouble. Glass breaking, a door getting kicked in, voices in the home. We know someone is in the home. What is our plan? Of course, at this point, my wife's plan is to once again grab the kid, lock herself in the panic room, which we have a nice solid wood door with a deadbolt that should hold up for at least long enough to for her to get into the gun safe. And my job, of course, would be to grab the home defender here and defend the upstairs. Now, of course, we sleep upstairs, so this is what our plan mostly is based upon, because most crimes do occur during the night. And so, of course, my main goal would be to defend that stairwell, which would prevent people from gaining access to the second floor, thereby gaining access to the panic room. Now, the wife, as soon as she gets to the panic room, of course, her job will be to call 911 and get someone there immediately. This gun is not set up to sweep and clear. This gun isn't set up to play mall ninja and run around your house, sweeping rooms, clearing rooms, acting like, a Navy SEAL. This isn't that gun. There's other guns. You want to do that? Sure, set up your AR-15. Get yourself a nice flashlight, get yourself a nice laser, go crazy. But this isn't the gun. This isn't my plan. If you follow this channel, I'm not some cowboy who thinks I'm going to pretend, that I'm a Navy SEAL. I'm not. I'm an average, ordinary guy. I've had some firearm training, but I've also have a lot of common sense and know that the safest thing is to hopefully sit and wait for the police. So, what do I got? Got a pump shotgun, old trusty, a lot of rounds through this in practice, flawless, works every time. I've got a sling set up with some different types of ammo. I also have a buttstock here on the end with some slugs in it. And why do I have it set up this way? Number one, I don't want any flashlights or lasers to give away my location. My ultimate goal is to be sitting in the pitch black at the top of the stairwell. Somebody pokes their head into that stairwell, they're going to lose their head. That's the end all goal. Protect that bottleneck. I have a bottleneck. They don't know what's up there. They don't know the layout. I know the layout down there. I have tactical advantage. I can conceal myself in the doorway, only have a small portion of my body showing. I have a very good defensive position. I have a choice of ammo for different situations. I have roughly 25 rounds on this shotgun. If I use my bandoliers, I can add that to like another 50 rounds and have like 75 rounds on me, which is more than enough to fight it out until the police get there. So overall, that's my plan. This is the bottleneck defender. Now, I might do some videos on my other plans, which are the kind of daytime plans, how I would handle a situation during the daytime, but glass breaks in the night, we know what to do. We've discussed it, we've planned it, we've even practiced it a few times. And we know, grab the kid, get in the room, lock the door, 911, I'm on the stairwell with the shotty. It's gonna, it's a very good plan, it's a very safe plan, and it doesn't involve someone going around and putting themselves unnecessarily at risk. Now, average police response out where I am, you're talking probably 5 to 10 minutes, maybe quicker, maybe later, depends on where they are. It's kind of a big county, and the sheriffs could take a while, but usually they're here. You know, I've seen accidents on the road. They're usually here 5 to 10 minutes, so that's my estimation. So what happens? I'm using the shotty. I run out of ammo. Say it's a big group of heavily armed home invaders, or maybe even shit's hit the fan and I didn't realize it because I'm sleeping, and I got 20 people busting through my door looking for my food. What happens when I run out of that ammo? I'm running into the panic room at that point with the wife and kids. And at that point, after she's called 911, she should have the safe open, and we should have full access to everything that's in there and ready to go. So at that point, we have pretty much the whole arsenal to throw at these people. But is that likely? Probably never going to happen. It's kind of dreaming, but in reality, we have a plan. This is it, and that's what it's set up for. And I highly recommend, if you're looking at your own plans, you need to have a plan for that little noise you just want to investigate. You need to have a plan for that definitive home invasion, and you also need to have a daytime plan. You know, because often where you sleep and where you spend your day are completely different, and you have different access to different weapons, and what are you planning to do? It's really good to sit down and look at all that. Look at your accessories and decide what you want. Now, it'd be very easy to go and buy a nice Mossberg 590, put a laser on it, a tactical light, you know, all kinds of cool accessories, but it's not what I want out of this. I do not want to accidentally bump a laser or a flashlight and give away my location. I don't want those things. I want it simple, easy, something I can just set up, sit still, and no risk of something alerting people. And that's the ultimate goal of this. Is it the best plan? Maybe for you, maybe it's not. You know, you may have a different setup. You may live in an apartment. You may live in, you know, the middle of the desert, and it may be 40 minutes till the cops get there. Different strokes for different folks, people, but this works for me. I say, look at your plan, decide what works best. For me, this works best because, you know what, here in New York, you know, we can't have the ARs in the old way we used to have them. So, you know, the AR isn't the best choice for me for a home defender anymore. This is. But for a lot of you guys, the AR may be a very, very good choice and may be your defender. And I would have no problem using an AR as a home defender if I had, you know, 30 round mags and all that. I would have no problem using it, but 10 round mags, you know, just isn't going to cut it. So with all that, guys, just wanted to point it out. Hadn't done a gun video in a while, kind of had the itch, and just wanted to show you the Weatherby and what I was doing with it. I know I did, I think, one video on it, and you guys haven't seen it since. So there you go.